Hello friends, my name is Emile, and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic. This time take a look at the 1994 Nismo 270R. This car was requested by Emile. This one, I'm not sure what to make of it. We've had a few Silvias around the track before, and they've all turned into sort of relatively nice cars to drive, but they are very, very drifty. That's all they want to do. I'm hoping because this one's a Nismo, maybe the chassis will be a little bit better on this one. Anyways, front-ended rear-wheel drive, 452 horsepower, decent amount of torque, 1,103 kilos of weight. It is significantly more powerful than any of the other Silvias we've had, so could be quite interesting. Anyways, it is going to have 6 laps on the Motorsports Land at Trent at the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak Edition. That's at a time of 27.710, which the 270R is unlikely to beat. However, the Silvias, I believe the fastest Silvia they had is the Silvia K's Aero, or Q's Aero, which sits in pretty far down the bottom of the board with a 32.734. So whether the 240R can beat that remains to be seen. There's a bit of a texture glitch going on the boot lid there. There's sort of half the car missing, which is, in fact, it happens a lot with these sort of cars. You can really see the tyres and stuff. They're sort of not very well modelled, sort of some of these pre-tuned cars, which is a little bit weird considering they have the model of the other car to do, so why don't they just use that one and add the bits to it? I do not know, but there you go. Yeah, also no racing mod for the 270R. Quite a lot of cars today actually running no racing mod because there's none available for them, so if it's not available, can't use it, so there you go. Anyways, it doesn't seem to be too awful. It's actually not drifting like the other Silvias were. It seems more planted, and there you go, there's the proof, 32.208 on its first flying lap. Yeah, see how much I can push it. I say it doesn't want to drift so much, it seems to have a lot of wheel spin. You know, I'm sort of putting it in gears and accelerating and almost nothing is happening. It's just sort of revving in place, which, like there, you know, it's not, I am just wheel spinning. It's not really going much quicker because it's just sat spinning its wheels. And trying to shift it into another gear basically means you come off turbo boost, and you know, cars with turbos, not being funny, they do need the boost, and some of them don't. You know, some of the higher powered ones you sort of want to keep off boost because you want to keep yourself alive, but you know, in a car like this where it's 400 horsepower, and I bet most of that's down to the turbocharger on it, yeah, you do sort of want to, well, most of these Japanese cars sort of heavily rely on turbochargers, of course. I believe most of the Silvias were turbocharged. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I don't know. I don't really know my Silvias too well. I sort of try to stay out of that community. Because, oh my god, Nissan Silvia, best car ever, RB26. Ugh. Yeah, we get it. You like Nissans. Guess what? Nissan haven't built a good car in about 10 years. Anyways, final lap. Let's see how well we do here. I don't think there's much more time coming off this one, to be honest with you, because it's not really driving well enough to warrant any more time coming off it. It's nice enough. I mean, I'm appreciative for the fact that it's more sort of wound in on the rear end. It's just a lot more, it's just spinning its power away, which is not good. That's not what these things are meant to do. All these pre-tuned cars don't seem to be doing very well, to be honest with you. You know, this Nismo, the Spoon Civic, the Tommy Kyra, you know, none of them have done amazingly well. Anyways, 32.208 is going to be the final time for the 270R. Not a terrible car. Again, it's just sort of not a great one. Apparently, that lap was significantly quicker up until the point where I binned it. I don't think there's much more time to come off that either way. I don't think you could really get it much under a 32. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go see where it places on our leaderboard. Onto the leaderboard then, and the Nismo 270R goes into 62nd place with a 32.208, meaning it is 0.5 seconds up on the next quickest Sylvia, which is a darn good result. It is quicker than the Mazda 323F Coupe, Lexus GS300 and Honda Accord Sedan, losing out slightly to the CRX Del Sol and the Celine SR widebody. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Hot Lap Classic. As always, if you want to request cars for the series, you can do so in the comment section and go into the description for a full request list form. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, farewell.